Hello everyone, good evening. The time is 10 p.m. and the date is 23rd of September 2012. Just like to give you a few updates. I was not obviously able to put any more videos for a little while due to a reason. I had my computer been hacked, and unfortunately my hard drive been completely destroyed, which I'm hoping be able to recover some of those information which I had. A lot of other evidence have been stolen from my house. They use my neighbors, they use my people who claim to be my friend. Once I go out of the house, they use the different gangs to obviously enter your house. They provide them with the keys in order to be able to steal more information. A lot of death threats. They're actually telling me you should consider yourself a shaheed who's still alive. Shaheed is basically the person who dies for a god, which I don't know why they're calling me a shaheed. They're basically calling me, you are a shaheed who's still alive and will become a shaheed very, very soon. I still have not managed to find a lawyer. They're stopping me from finding a lawyer because once you have a case opened, they're killing you. It'd be a lot more difficult for them. And as I previously mentioned, they're hiding a lot of information about me. They are making a lot of death threats to me that they'll make an example about me. They'll be making a lot of false documents, which I became aware through another member. There is a possibility. There is a guy called Agron who is working for MI5. As the information I have, he mainly works as a hitman, and anytime they need cleaning up and setting somebody up for something and doing something to someone, mainly send Agron and his crew. There's a possibility they start making a lot of documents about me. I mean, I don't think they'll be able to make much of documents. The only thing they can do perhaps make a few different passports and few different documents, and perhaps duplicate my picture between Bin Laden or Gaddafi or something. I don't know what sort of documents. They probably they making threats that we will make an example about you. We will we'll make a lot of false documents about you. We will lock you up forever. We kill your family. We follow you anywhere in the world you go. We kill you in a 1 year time, 2 years time. A lot of other things. That actually, as I mentioned, they tell me to consider yourself a shaheed who's still alive, who's going to be a shaheed very soon. I don't know why they're actually saying that, which is, I hope they'll be explaining that to the court. And a lot of other things. I will also like to, the previous video you see on my profile is a conversation I had with the mental health doctor, which they actually confirm the only problems I have is suffering from extreme stress due to the horrific way I was subject to the torture. I received paperwork from MI5. MI5 is actually hiding all the information about me under Data Protection Act. There is section 28 under DPA, which they be able to hide all the information, which I'm trying to find out the right route to be able to take them to the court. And as I said, they are stopping me from having a lawyer. I would like to speak to you about the Iranian crew has been hired, who's extremely on my case. They have been offered millions. My knowledge is, I think it was around £4 or £5 million, which they have been offered, which I'll be explaining to the court where the money is coming from, what sources, who the money is going to, how they'll be making their money, and a lot of other things in order to stopping me from the taking a legal action. And also there has been a guaranteed arrangement for my executions once I leave the United Kingdom. I would also be able to explain to the judge how they would they have made a lot of untrue documents and provided to the Iranian government in order to arrange my execution in Iran, and the reasons for that. The main reason for that is they basically mentioning if I go to Iran and I stay alive, there would be a lot of families of the MI5 members, the people who were supposed to be setting me up for a rape, people who were involved in a unhumane way of torturing me and intoxication by the MI5 and the Home Office. I'm going through a lot of problems. Most of my evidence I have, as I said, still getting stolen. Still things get missing. They use your neighbors, they use ex-friends, a lot of other things. Just try to get a lot of people in your life. Police, obviously, all they do destroy evidence. That's what they do. The police are there to destroy evidence. And I would like to mention at this point, if I receive basically one more threat from anyone, I will act accordingly to that threat as it comes. And they're making threats that in case they would be able to come and kill me, they'll hire someone to come and stab me, they'll disable me, it would be a car accident. As I previously mentioned, there was a plan to make me disabled in a car accident. Of course, previously, which the proofs and the relevant documents in regards to that would be provided to the court, to the judge, to be able to convince them. And I don't think I'll be having any problem in regard to that. The main reason I'm worried is to make it alive to the court. Home Office is hiding a lot of information about me. They are extremely cautious. They're making a lot of threats in regards to not taking legal action about the people who have made allegations about me. As I am aware, the previous landlord, Mr. Mohammed, who was one of them who was paid by the Home Office or MI5 to make certain allegations about me, throw all my stuffs in the street, and there's still certain stuff in regards to the previous allegations. I've also became aware that there has been a woman who claimed to be raped. So if they've convinced the landlord to do that, I'm sure they could have convinced the previous ex-partner or someone to claim to be raped as well by me. I mean, there is no other reason why they would threaten me death threats. They send the death threats to me in case I take a legal action about that person who claimed to be raped, which I recently came to find out, and it will make a lot of sense in regards to the questions I was asked on the torture. The questions I was asked mainly on the torture was in regards to Ali Reza Moghimi, about the theft of a certain house. A lot of questions about Germany. I'm not too sure why they were asking a lot of questions on the drugs and torture about Germany. A lot of questions in regards to whether I'm a member of the IRGC. A lot of questions in regards to rape. At the few times it actually came, and a lot of other questions which I have to look through my paperwork. I've written letters to ICO, I've written letters to IPCC, to MI5, to Home Office. They mainly try to hide evidence as much as they possibly can, unfortunately. I would also like to send a message to a gentleman named Potkin. He's a guy who was at many points arranging certain documents for Iranian Secret Service to lead for my execution in Iran. He's an official member of Iranian Secret Service. He's also working for MI5. At first I thought he's a decent and good guy, but Mr. Potkin, I would like to advise you, you keep sending death threats to me, you'll be watching this I hope. Don't worry about the people who have made complaint about me. Worried about yourself, what you are going to say when you enter the courtroom, because many of the things you have done I'm aware of, and as I previously told you, I know exactly who you are. I mean, it's just up to you how far you like to push me. Mr. Potkin, I'm aware of the contracts between you and the MI5 and anti-terrorist police. I'm aware of you being in contact with certain lawyer, which you know what I'm talking about, yes. I'm aware of certain money who was supposed to be coming to the Manoto TV station as a help, as a gift for whatever reason, from certain government bodies, which I'll be mentioning to the court, and many other things. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you can help, let me know, advise me. Unfortunately, the court is doing the investigation at the same time. They're leaving me in a very, very vulnerable place. They're actually telling me, my FAB members are telling me, we want to kill you, we will kill you. There are certain people in your life at this moment of time which we are scared from. The only thing I can think of these people are, God bless them. God bless you, whoever you are. You're a good people, and I wish all the best for you and your entire family. I believe there are certain judges who are actually involved in my case and doing certain investigations. If you are a judge and you're listening to this, please understand, as much time as you allow them to have, they buy more times, they make false documents, they make paperwork, they make this, they make that, and you leave me in a very vulnerable place. Most of my evidence has been stolen and lost. 30 minutes, please. Hurry up. Most of my evidence has been, as I'm in the internet cafe, I have to obviously lost my time and I have to wait to come back. Yes. As you're aware, as much time as you give these people, this is just more opportunity for them to make more false evidence. There is a possibility they have already made a lot of false evidence. They're making threats. They will make a lot of false evidence about you. We'll make an example of you. We'll pluck you away for the rest of your life. We go after your family. We kill you anywhere in the world you go. There is an arrangement for my execution as soon as I leave the United Kingdom. There is arrangement for my execution as soon as I leave the United Kingdom. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I try to put more videos on. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good night.